Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is Michelle Southern and I'm kind of laughing right now because this is probably about the 20th time I've said that trying to get my video right. I need to make a reel of all the bloopers. Anyways, so I am an independent Scentsy consultant. I am starting my series of training videos for my team that I am growing, along with any other consultants that are out there looking for information. Mind you, if you go to YouTube and you search for how to make Scentsy samples, you're going to come up with 100 different videos. But I'm just showing my team how I do them today. And these are ones that I'm actually making for my VIPs. Now, I also realized that the orientation here is not ideal for YouTube, but I wanted to do it this way so that you can kind of see everything easily because with my setup, I can't really go back far enough to do it landscape and so that you can see everything. Anyhow, so today I'm making I'm making Happy Mail for my VIPs that I'm sending out. Normally I'm in Central California, which is way different than like Southern California and the Bay Area. We don't have nice cool weather in the summertime. For them, if it's like 80 degrees, they're acting like they're out in the desert. It gets really hot here, so I don't send out wax samples like this in the middle of the summer. I do use these for Happy Mail right now. I also use them for like my bingo nights or when I'm placing nice size samples in my customers' bags that have ordered from me. Other than this, I use felt samples. I will say the felt samples, you get far more samples out of it. I could get a good 9 samples out of 1 cube. Whereas this way, out of the whole bar, I'm getting like 12 samples because they're good size samples as well. So today I am doing this month's scent of the month, which is Be Fabulous, and it is amazing. And I am putting them in these little baggies. Now, you don't have to use these baggies. You can use any baggies that you want to. You can get 100 of them, the little jewelry size bags at the dollar store or at Walmart or at Michael's. Super cheap, literally for like $1. I want to say these are $10 for 100 of them. I'm pretty sure. And these are 2.5 by 3.5 in size. I probably wouldn't go any smaller than this. I'm pretty sure it was 100 for $10. I got them off Amazon. I will put the link below. Honestly, they're just a lot better because if you're storing them, like I do bulk sampling so that everything is just ready to go. When I have orders come in, I could just throw samples in there or I could just grab some if I'm going out. I don't want to have to take the time to do it every time I need a sample. So these really keep the scent from marrying. When I used to use like the Scentsy plastic bags that say Scentsy on them, after a while they just all smell the same and you can smell it through the bag, so that means the scent and the oils are coming out that way and they're beginning to marry if they're sitting too long. So these, you know, they are a little pricier, so if you're just starting out, don't maybe spend your money on this, right? But I'm just letting you know that how I do it now. I've gotten to the place where I have a big customer base. I have the ability to spoil them a little bit more. So this is how I do it. But it is nice because you don't smell them through the bag. They don't marry and it looks pretty. I use one of these pots because it just makes it super easy when I'm melting and pouring out into the mold. I got this on Amazon. Again, I will link it. I'm also going to link another one I haven't purchased yet, but maybe I will while I'm on Amazon. There is one that comes with some kind of cover over this. That's probably more helpful. When I do this, so what I do, I should have brought my pot up, but I have a pot of boiling water and then I set this over the pot. So because this portion is sitting over the water and this is hooked onto one side and the water is boiling under it, this gets hot. So the other one that's covered hopefully won't get hot. But I take a paper towel and I grab this, and every time I lift it up, because remember there's going to be a whole bunch of condensation down here, and if that mixes in with your oils, it's going to leave pockets of air in your samples and it's not pretty. So I always take a paper towel. I hold this with one paper towel and then I wipe the bottom of it with another paper towel and then I pour it into the molds. Super easy, really convenient having this little lip. Absolutely love this thing. And because it's stainless steel, I spray it in between each scent with Counter Clean, which is scented. I don't know if it really helps, but it does help clean it out and get the film out. By the way, if you have a lot of wax left over for some reason, do not pour this down your sink. My daughter did that in her bathroom, and yes, we had to take the piping apart underneath and push out a big old clog of wax. It's not going to go through your pipes, people. Pour it out in the garbage and then wipe it out really good. You really shouldn't have a lot of wax left over. You should be pouring them into your molds, but hey, just in case, it's a warning. So that is what I do. Then I let the mold sit for 15-20 minutes. I have tile top counters. It's nice and cool, and it sits and it cools off really easy. And then I pull out, this is obviously a different scent than what I'm using, what I have right here, but I did 2 different ones. You know, I love the little shape of the bar. I just think it's super classic, and you know, it represents Scentsy. So you just push them out, and there you have it. Then I place each one into one of these little baggies. I also have I'll unplug it and just if it doesn't reach. I have used on these a flat iron. Not a flat iron, but like for your hair. To flatten your hair, straighten your hair, and a straightener. Let's try that. A straightening iron. I've used it on here previous to this. And you can be careful because if you put it up too high, it will like disintegrate these bags. They're not meant to be like overly heated, but I got this little wand on Amazon. I want to say maybe another $10. It might have even been $6.99. They have them in different sizes, but all I need is a small size for this. So I'm going to go ahead and unplug it so that I can pull it up here. And you're just simply going to take it and press it 1, 2, 3, and that's it. And it even makes it look a little, I don't know, not decorative, but I guess more professional, right? And that's it. That's all I do. So a lot of times I will sit with my daughter and just, she will help me put them in there. And then one of us will do this part. The other person will, look, I've just done like 4 right now while I was talking. So easy. And look, it's not even plugged in. It's still, yeah, so it kind of gives it a little bit more of a professional look. Now, for labeling it, I'm not gonna lie, I know what I do is kind of, I don't want to say counterproductive, but it's sort of not really using the scratch and sniff for what it's intended for. The scratch and sniff stickers that we have are intended for you to be able to just send them, and they can still get the smell of it. But I'm kind of lazy, and sometimes I don't want to make my own labels. Now, Avery Print and Design is amazing. It's free. You go online, you create an account, and they have some really neat designs on there that you can do absolutely free. Print them out on regular shipping labels, address labels, and put them on your bag. Now, I have done several like that, and you can create your own, and it makes it really pretty, and it makes it look very professional. When I have the stickers, especially for like my scent of the month, to be honest with you, it's just easier to take a sticker and I put it on the back. And that's it. That's what I do with mine. Now, the kind of cool part about doing this is, even though, yes, the stickers are kind of meant so you don't have to send a sample, or you can just do these in the summertime when it's really hot here, put them on a postcard and just put the stickers, and they can smell them. So the kind of neat thing is, say they use it and either they forget what it was called. Now, obviously, if you make your own labels, you're going to have the name on there anyway. But even if they forget for some reason exactly what it smelled like, they're going to have this if they keep it. Plus, I always put a little note with them. Once you warm your wax, you could pass this on to a friend. Share it with somebody who might like it, right? So it can work to your favor, and it's so much easier. It's so much easier. So that's how I do my wax samples, guys. If you are doing felt samples are the easiest thing in the world. You do the same thing. You just melt some wax. You don't have to have a little fancy pot like that. Just put it in one of your warmers if you want to. Put it in something similar to that. Use, a lot of us also have like the chocolate melt, the Wilton chocolate melt little deals. I got mine when I first started at Michael's, half off for $16. So you could put your wax in there and then just use tweezers and dip your felt. Now when I dip my felt, I don't just drop it in there and let it completely soak up. I like dip it on all the sides like kind of quick, and that's how I get 9 out of it. Plus if there gets too much wax on there, it like builds up on the outside and it just looks kind of yucky. So I just dip it enough for it to start soaking up the wax, and then that's it. And you can put those, I mean, you know, again, you can put them in here, you can put them in just a regular little dollar bag. Do what is cheapest for you right now. Do not go broke trying to make samples. And don't make samples, don't waste your time making samples if you're not going to be giving them out, right? So, all right, guys, that's all I wanted to share today. I hope this video helps somebody. If you have any questions, please leave any comments below. If there's anything in particular that you want to see a training on, please let me know. Hope you guys are all staying safe in this time. Have a wonderful day, and we will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.